Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and I am here with FlossTube number 26. If you have somehow stumbled into this little corner of YouTube and you're wondering what on earth a FlossTube is, it is basically a video where I am going to talk to you about my crafts that I've been doing. It's predominantly cross stitch. Hence the floss. Some people refer to embroidery thread as floss. So I've got a ton of cross stitch to talk about today, and then I do also have a little bit of knitting and a little bit of crochet as well. So if any of that interests you, then feel free to stop by for a little bit and I will just talk your ear off about all the fibre crafts that I've been doing for the past couple of months. So today when I'm filming this, it is Monday the 15th of June and I am in the best mood because I have just come back from a retreat. It was a cross-stitch retreat that was in Crewe in England, and it was the Ladybird retreat, and I just love those retreats. I've been to one every year for the past 3 years, I think it is now. This was the first one that was ever done in June, and it was a bit of a smaller retreat, but it was the best. I always have the best time whenever I go. This is the first time that I've actually booked the Monday off after the retreat, off of work, and I'm so glad that I did because I'm still in like my little cross stitch bubble. I don't want it to pop yet. I don't want to go back to reality and back to work. So yeah, I if you can't tell already, I had an amazing time, so much fun and laughter. We were sort of being silly, we even made some Instagram reels. So yeah, it was just the best time. So on my table, we had so next to me was my lovely friend Goo, who I've mentioned a ton of times on this channel. She is Gooey Glam Stitches on Instagram, and she does have a FlossTube as well, so if you've not checked her out, definitely go and check her out. And it was mainly on Goo's Instagram where we were doing all of the fun reels, so if you do want to go and have a look at our silliness and what we were up to, go and have a look at Goo's Instagram. And then next to Goo was a new friend, a new stitchy friend. I always love making a new stitchy friend, and that was Stacey. She is Stitchy Stacey. Oh no, I didn't do my research. 1 second. Yep. Stitchy Stacey on Instagram. And that was her first Ladybird retreat, and she did nearly almost sit by herself, bless her. So a couple of the girls, that I wasn't there yet, but a couple of the girls were like, come and sit with us, like we don't want anybody sat by themselves. So Stacey was really lovely to get to know and to talk to. She fit right in, and yeah, had a lovely time with her. Then next to Stacey was Jess, who is Cross Stitch Jess on both Instagram and on YouTube, one of my closest stitchy friends. We then had Jo, who is Belushi Stitches, again mentioned her a ton of times on the channel. Emma, who is Emma X Stitching, similarly again. Emma is my first stitchy friend that I ever met in person, and who has got me into retreats, so always grateful for that, Emma. Then next to Emma was Dobby, and Dobby again is a new friend for me. This was my first time meeting her, and she is so funny, such a lovely lady. I think at the moment she's having like a little bit of a detox from social media, so I haven't got her Instagram or YouTube handle at the moment. But please come back, Dobby, we miss you. I'd only just met her, but I miss her. So yeah, so there's Dobby. Then there was Michelle, who is one of my friends from personal life, who has come along to a stitching retreat. And I think I've mentioned her a couple of times as well. And then next to Michelle, we had two new people to Ladybird. There was one of my closest friends, Hannah, and then one of her closest friends, and my friend as well, Emma. It was their first Ladybird retreat. Hannah has been into stitching for a few years now, and she had come along to a Nottingham Stitchy Day before, so it wasn't her first rodeo. But for Emma, bless her, it was literally, she was stitching on her first cross stitch that she's ever done, and she got her finish. She finished it at the retreat, got to ring the bell, so I feel like that was really, really special. But yeah, yeah, I think she had a great time. She was very enabled. She has come home with a lighter purse but a heavier amount of cross stitch supplies. So yeah, I just had the best time. It was so lovely, and I just feel like really grateful that I have this community. And yeah, I am feeling a bit sentimental. I've got like another thing to talk about which is pretty sentimental. But yeah, I just had a lovely time, and it's just the best, and I'm so excited for my next one. I think if you've never managed to get yourself to a cross stitch retreat, if you've ever not sort of like felt like you were ready to take the plunge or what have you, definitely do it. Like I say, for me, it has been the best thing that I've ever done. I have made friends for life. So yeah, I thought I would continue these happy vibes and good vibes in a video, and we can have a look at what I've been up to. My last video was back in the middle of March, so this is from then until literally yesterday, what I've been stitching, and I've got a fair few bits to go through. We've got a few new starts and a few finishes, so it's all good. I had a really good like few months of crafting, so let's get started. So part of me wanted to save this to the end because it is such a mammoth piece that I finished, but I do like to go through my stitching in chronological order of when I worked on it throughout like the past month or whatever. And this one I worked on first, so we are going to start with it, which is absolutely fine. But it is Final Fantasy VII. I don't know why I sang it like that. I finished it. This is my second full coverage. Oh my god, I can't even get it in frame. There we go. My second full coverage that I've ever done, and it's finished. I think last time I showed you, sorry, you'd think by now I'd have like a poster board or something to keep it professional, but sorry. We'll wing it, it'll be all right. So I think I had done, so I was doing it page by page, and I think that just this section here was missing. So I had those last couple of pages left to do, and it is fully complete. I am so pleased with how it's turned out. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, it's just always really nice to get something finished and off your list. I will miss working on it though. It has been really nice. I did this on a 18 count easy grid Ada, and I have actually washed it, which should get rid of the grid, but I don't think I left it to soak quite long enough. There was a lady at the retreat over the weekend, and she overheard me saying that I'd struggled to get it to go, but she said just leave it to soak for ages, and then the lines will eventually come out. But to be fair, I'm not that fussed because I will be framing it, so I don't want any of the white showing anyway. It will just be the stitching, so it's not too big of a deal that the grids are still there very faintly. But yeah, it's done. So this was the piece that I did end up feeling a little bit sentimental about, because I started it back in 2021. So I started getting into stitching probably in like 2020. That was when I was properly into it, when I first started my FlossTube, and we all know that that was quite a significant year for the entire planet. And so yeah, I started this just after a year after I had started stitching, and when I posted it on Instagram, I got a couple of comments from people saying, I remember when you started this, I can't believe you finished it. And it just feels so nice that I've just, yeah, if you've followed along with me, and we're now here and it's finished, like it's taken 5 years. So for you to sort of have been there back then and to still be here with me on this cross stitch journey, it's just so nice. Like, it's just so, yeah, so wholesome, and yeah, it's just good. I just love it. I love this hobby and I love the people. So yeah, that was my other little sentimental bit that I wanted to pass on. It does feel like a little bit of an end of an era, But it's okay, I have plenty of other projects that I'm working on and that I want to do in the future. So yeah, let's move on. The next piece I worked on was this one. This one's beautiful. It is called Books Are Magic and it is by Counting Puddles. I think I talked about in my last video that I did briefly, maybe not so briefly, I fell out with this piece. I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of fallen out with it again. I did manage to, so I've done all the cross stitches here, so this is what I've worked on since you last saw it. We've filled in the magic book there, and I did also add in this butterfly up here, and I have started on some more, sorry I can't really see, some more of the back stitch. So these lines here are what I've added, and I don't know why, but I've just fallen out with it again. I don't know what it is with the back stitch on this piece, because it's 32 count fabric, or it's an even weave I think, which is fine. Like I'm normally quite happy to work on a 32 count, and I know that it is a bit on the darker side, but that doesn't usually bother me either. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but I just started doing the back stitch. I was really hoping that this would be another finish that I could show you, but it's not, because I just couldn't be doing with it. I couldn't be doing with the back stitch. I think I need to just be in the right mood and then one day just sort of get it all done. I think it's just a lot of counting to make sure I put the lines in the right place. So yeah, but it is so nice, and I'm really looking forward to having it finished. I don't know what I'm going to do with it when it's finished, but yeah, it will get there. It will. I'll try to make friends with it again, and hopefully, fingers crossed, in my next FlossTube this will be a finish. Next up we have got what is kind of becoming my comfort piece when I'm sort of like, after the Books Are Magic falling out with it, I just gravitated towards this because this is just such nice easy stitching. I love the pattern, there's not like tons of confetti or anything, and I love Pokemon, as most of you know, so yeah, this is a bit of a comfort piece at the moment. The work that I've done on it since you last saw it, so Flareon over here, the orange one, he was filled in a little bit but not completely, so I've coloured the rest of him in. I've then done this little platform here and then completed Sylveon as well, which is this little pink guy. So yeah, and then I did also do a little bit of work over here as well. This is going to be Glaceon, so I've just outlined her, ready to be coloured in. But I feel like I'm making some really good progress on this one. It is really coming together. This is on a 14 count cream Ada. It's just lovely. It's great piece to stitch on. I think I will definitely do another piece by this same designer. They've done quite a few Pokemon ones, including one where it's a load of grass type Pokemon and they're in like a little flower shop, so there's like little plant pots and they're hiding in the plant pot. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. So yeah, loving this piece at the moment. Okay, next up we have this piece right here. It's in the hoop. I'm sorry, I'm not taking it out. It actually helps me hold it up a lot better, so there we go. This is Ghostly Heights and it is by Haunted Frames Stitchery. Is that what it's called? Yes, Haunted Frames. Yeah. And this is what it will look like when it's finished. Oh, it's beautiful. Love it so much. It's so cute. So just going back to it, I think last time I had literally done the tiniest start in the middle. I'd done literally like 40 stitches, and because I was stitching it as part of March Madness, I only had one day to stitch on it, so I just did that few and then yeah, put it down. So I was really happy to pick it back up. Side note, on March Madness, I ended up not finishing it. Just if you watch my previous video, I was debating whether to carry on with it or not. I didn't, but it's fine. So yeah, so this is how far I've gotten with this one, and it's quite exciting with this piece as well, because this is the first time that I've ever used 40 count. This is a linen, and it's from Llewellys Fabrics. Oh, speaking of which, I was going to go through what I'd bought at the retreat, because I bought some more of Sharon's fabrics. We'll do that at the end. If you're interested, we can it was only a couple of pieces, but they're so cute, so I will share them towards the end. But yeah, I am really enjoying this piece, and the stitches are so teeny tiny and dainty. I'm just doing it with one, there we go. I'm just doing it with one strand. But yeah, it's a lovely little piece. And then another thing that I want to show you is the project bag that it's in, because this was made by me. I made my own project bag, and I'm so proud. It's not like perfect, like you wouldn't be able to ever like sell something of this quality, but just the fact that I made it, I'm so proud of myself. So it's got like little purple ghosts on the back, and it is a vinyl front, and then inside it's got like this sparkly grey, purpley, no, it's more grey I'd say, this grey fabric. So yeah, I'm so pleased with it. The reason that I did this was that, so we myself and Jess, we ended up going to visit Sophie, who is Turtle Bay Textiles on Instagram, and she has got her own shop that she owns in Bridgend, which is in South Wales. So we took a drive to go and see her, and she ran a little workshop for us and taught us how to make these little bags, and I'm so happy. I brought my own sewing machine. It had so much dust on it, literally. It was like caked in a thick layer of dust, so I had to quickly like clean it before I went. But yeah, it was so fun, and I love how quickly it came together as well. Obviously when you're cross stitching things, they take quite a long time to do, so the fact that this just took like best part of an hour, I'd say. Yeah, it was really fun and really nice. So a big shout out and thank you to Sophie for teaching me. It was my first trip to Bridgend, but it shan't be my last, Sophie. You've not got rid of me that easily. My next piece is this piece right here. I am so happy to have one of these. You have probably seen them all over FlossTube, all over Instagram, but this is this one here. So it is a kit that is by, I don't know if it's pronounced Uni-Stitch or Unique Stitch, but it's UNIC and then Stitch. And this is a shop based in the Ukraine, and I went away for a weekend at an Airbnb with a few of my stitchy friends, and Lauren, she sort of clued us all in. She enabled all of us and let us know about these kits, and they are absolutely stunning. So the plastic here that I've actually stitched on, it came exactly like this. So the plastic is all cut out for you, so it's the perfect shape. It's got all the holes in that's needed for the piece. Come on, please focus. Don't focus on me. There we go. So yeah, so it's cut out perfectly for you. You've got all your threads, there's some beads, and also even the bit of felt to go on the back is all pre-cut, ready for you, so that you just literally stitch it and put it together. And look how beautiful it is. Is that not stunning? So yeah, so Lauren got us onto it. I think a few of the girls ended up ordering from the Ukraine directly from the seller, And then our lovely friend Rachel, who is over at Talking Dog Stitchery, she runs a stitching shop, and she managed to get some stock of it to sell in her shop. So I was over the moon, so happy. So yeah, so I went and bought this from Rachel's shop. I also have the crab, which I don't think I've got right here. Did I really talk about this in my last video? Can't remember, but anyway, yeah, I'm so happy to have made a start on him, and I have got most of the stitches there. He is nearly done, and then I've got to do the beading in the back stitch, but it was a quick little stitch. I don't think I worked on it that many days. I think it was maybe like 4 days maybe to get all of those stitches in. So yeah, it is really fun, and I'm so excited to start my crab as well. And then I want to buy more and more, so Rachel, please continue to stock them. If you are interested, if you're based in the UK, I do believe that Rachel still has got some in stock, but they do sell out quite quickly. So yeah, head on over there, follow her on Instagram, so that you can see when they drop. I think that she has like a notify me function as well, so if there's one that you really like that you've not managed to get hold of, you can click a little button to say notify me, and it will send you an email when it's back in stock.
Hi everyone, Editing Beth here, just cutting in to say that I am now actually an affiliate for Talking Dog Stitchery. So if you are interested in the kits that I spoke about or anything else from Rachel's shop, she has very kindly given us a nice little discount code. So you can use the code BETH5 at checkout and you'll get a nice little 5% discount on your order. Just to let you know, I will also earn a tiny bit of commission from any orders that you place with the affiliate link. But I just want to say a big thank you to Rachel for setting that up for us. And back to Past Beth.
Next up, we have what is a start and a finish, which is quite rare for me. I don't normally do starts and finishes, but there is a reason with this one. So let me show you the piece really quick. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. I just love how cute it is. Did feel a little bit weird stitching it in the summer because it is very wintry. But this is called Winter Jelly Plushies, and it is from Colourfully Sarah. So with this piece, I have actually done it as a test stitch for Sarah. She had applications open for people to apply if they wanted to become a test stitcher for her. So I filled in the application form, had to send in a few photos of my previous work and kind of how I present the pieces and take photos, and yeah, I felt quite lucky that I was somebody who was picked. So she sent me this pattern to stitch for her, but I did pick the fabric myself, which she approved, and also supplied my own threads and materials and everything. So yeah, this one is done. I have just got to frame it, so it's going to go in a hoop, and I'm going to put a little ribbon on the top as well, which is what Sarah asked for. So I will do that and take some photos for her, and it might appear on her shop listing if she chooses to use it. But yeah, look at how cute it is. I had the best time stitching this. It is such a cute pattern. I kept on like having a favourite, and then my favourite would change, but at first it was the penguin. I really loved the penguin, and Mark liked him as well. I asked Mark which one should I start with, and he picked that one. The hot chocolate is the cutest ever. I know that Jess really likes that, and is thinking of stitching it as a quick little stitch for herself. The rabbit is adorable. Look at it with his little candy cane. Oh, it's adorable. And this reindeer, I ended up having like a bit of a not love and then love relationship with it, because I don't know, I just thought it looked a bit like a peanut, so I didn't quite get it, and then I stitched it and I was like, oh okay, I kind of love it. Like, it's almost more potato like, and I don't know why, but that's more endearing than a peanut. Does that make sense? Does anybody agree? It's probably just me, I'm just a bit weird. But yeah, look at him, he's so cute. All of it is just adorable. So I have loved stitching on this and I'm going to miss it now that it's done. So I do have quite a few Colourfully Sarah patterns that I've got in my email. So I think I'm going to have to start another one because they're just so cute. Look at it. It's adorable. And this is actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it is on an opalescent white Ada. I don't know if any of the sparkles are coming through. I have no clue. I can't see them on the viewfinder, but I hope you can see them. Don't know, but yeah, loved this piece, and it was only about 3,000 stitches, so it was quite a quick and easy one. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do more test stitches for her because I did really enjoy it. Okay, and we have my last cross stitch that I've got to show you. I just heard something drop and I really hope it wasn't a needle, but I'm sure it's fine. So the piece that I've been stitching, this again was a brand new start. I started it at the weekend. It was a retreat new start, and it is this piece here. So it is Greta Goldbroom, yeah, Greta Goldbroom. Focus please. Is that focused? I don't want my face in it. There we go, that looks better. Okay, so yeah, it is by Bella Filipina and it is from the Black Magic Academy series. So I think it is only a series of 2. So there's this piece and then there is another which, her name's Belinda, but I don't remember her last name. I'm sorry, girl. And so I started this one at the retreat and Goo started the sister piece to it. So that was really sweet that we got to start it together, and Goo actually did give me a little gift relating to it, which I'll show at the end with the haul stuff. So yeah, it's a very pretty pattern, and because I've only had like 2 sit-ins on it, so it's quite a small start, but a start is a start nevertheless. So that is where we are. Is that the right way around? Yes, that is the right way around. So we've got sort of like her sleeve up here, her torso, this is the start of her skirt. And I was a little bit sad last night. I don't know if you can tell that there's like some faint holes here. But I did end up stitching and I had to frog it all because I missed a row, just one row of like 3 stitches, so I was gutted. But yeah, it's fine. I think I'm just gonna stitch it a little bit differently and sort of pad it out rather than going all the way down here with just one strip. So yeah, that is my little start with that. This is my first Bella. This is my first fancy lady. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pleased with how it's going. I'm struggling a little bit with the paper pattern, but I think what I might do is photocopy it and then I can sort of like just scribble all over it. I'll like highlight it. So I can sort of highlight where the beads are so I can sort of ignore them, and then I'll use the actual pattern for the actual beads. I think that will help me, and then obviously just highlighting bits as I go so I know what is done. So the fabric that I'm stitching this on, those who know, we've got our neon green serging on the edges, so that means that it is from Cross Stitch Bunny, who is my lovely friend Lauren. And this is a beautiful piece. So it's sort of got like charcoal greys but then bits of pink in there, so I did really like the swirls of pink up here, that I think will go really nicely. So it is a linen as well. I think it's a 32 count linen. So yeah, that's Greta. I'm loving her. I'm really happy to have this new start. Like I say, I was a bit apprehensive, but it is going really well, so I'm like itching to stitch on it some more. That's probably what I'm going to do. Oh, I should probably edit this video. After I've edited the video, that is probably what I'm going to be doing this evening. So yeah, that is it for the cross stitch. So we will move into, I only have like a couple of projects that aren't cross stitch, and the first one is, I showed I think 1.5 socks last time, but I have actually finished them this time, and I've washed them and blocked them, so yeah, I am so proud of these, and it felt so nice to actually wear something that I've made. I was like, oh, these were balls of yarn and now they're socks that I can actually wear. They're not perfect, obviously they're my first pair of socks, but I am still ever so proud of them. And the fact as well that oh my god, kicking myself in the head, the fact that I dyed this yarn as well. Me and Jess went to a yarn dyeing workshop in Knit Nottingham, and yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I made that. That's so cool. When I'm wearing them, I'm just like, oh, I can't believe that I actually made it. So yeah, I'm dead pleased with that. Tell a lie, I do have another knitting project because I have actually cast on my second pair of socks, but I haven't gotten that far. I think I've done like the cuff and the leg, and I just need to go on to like the heel now. So apologies, I've not got that with me, but we'll show you that next time. So yeah, another finish. We finished a fair bit, making lots of progress. So that is my knitting. And the last thing that I have to show you is my crochet, so I'll just grab that really quick. And again, this is a start and a finish, because I think I briefly mentioned it in my last video, but I hadn't actually started it yet. And this is my hexagon cardie. Can you see? Can you see it? I'm just gonna have to put it on, aren't I? Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I cannot get a good. This room is tiny. I'm in a tiny room, so I literally cannot budge back any further. So I would just include photos. I have quite a few photos, and I did make a reel on Instagram and a short on YouTube, so you may have already seen it. But yeah, this is my crochet cardie. It doesn't go with this outfit at all, but that's okay. This is it. The buttons on it. These are from Ethel and Joan. I got these at Stitch Fest, and my friend Goo said that they would look perfect because she knew what I was planning already. She knew I was going to do purple. And it was originally going to have like little granny square pockets as well that had like a moon motif on it, but I haven't added those. I'm still debating whether to add them or not. I did do a bit of a poll on Instagram, and the findings were inconclusive because last time I checked it, it was literally 50-50 for both. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it for now because, like I say, I'm way too warm. It's summer at the moment, so I shan't be wearing it anytime soon. So I'll give it a few wears in autumn, and then I will see how I feel and decide whether to add pockets then. But I'm so proud. This is like my first, well, I guess my socks are my first garment, but this is my first crochet wearable that I've ever made, and it's pretty big. I'm a big gal, so I've got a big cardie. But I love like the little sleeve cuffs. And yeah, I'm just really happy with it. I'm so proud of myself that I made this and I can wear it. It's really cool. Okay then, let's finish off with our last little bit of haul that I got from the retreat. So starting off with gifts. So as I mentioned before, Goo, my lovely Goo, has made me this gorgeous scissor keep or scissor fob. Whoops! Oh my gosh. Lovely scissor fob to go with Greta. So she picked the similar colours and the little witch's hat, and I believe that she made herself one as well for Belinda. I don't remember. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, Goo, but I'm pretty sure that she made us little matching scissor chops, scissor keeps, scissor fobs, whatever they're called. And it's so cute. So that is that one. And then because Goo's love language is gift giving and she's very generous girly, she made a bunch of other scissor keeps as well that she basically had like a bag and said pick one out for all of them, like the table mates at Ladybird. So I ended up picking this one, which I do think works out really well. It matched the Winter Jelly Plushies piece that I was working on. So yeah, really love that. So pretty. So thank you so much for that, Goo. I also had a little gift as well from Dobby. Dobby lives in Germany and she brought us back some little German sweets. So it was these little ladybirds and it was a chocolate. I'll insert a picture because I've eaten it and it was delicious. So that was really, really nice. I'm always really grateful of how generous people are. They're very, very kind. I need to sort of do a batch of having stuff ready to take to retreats to give to table mates. So yeah, that was really, really nice. And as for purchases, I didn't go mad. I did buy a couple of pieces of fabric. So they're both from Luella's Fabrics. And this one is beautiful. Yellow is my favourite colour. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I love yellow. And I love this particular colour as well. This is a 20 count Ada, which is lovely to stitch on. We love a 20 count Ada. So that's that one. And then the other piece is this one. This beautiful baby pink colour. And this is actually only half of it because I did buy it and go halvesies with Goo. So she has the other half. I believe that this is a 32 count even weave, if I remember correctly, but I don't have the label. I think I gave the label to Goo. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on them. I just really, really liked them, and I think they look really cute together as well. I think Emma's Emma X Stitching is incredibly good at enabling and making sure that everybody spends their pennies. And I saw that she had a few fabrics in her hands already, and some of them were like pastel-y coloured. She had like a greeny and a purpley, and I just love them together. And I know that they're never going to be together, but I don't know, it just looks nice, you know. So these two together, I was just like, oh yeah, I love a pastel. I'm such a pastel girly. So yeah, I'm super happy with these purchases, and they will definitely come in handy with something very, very soon. Okay, I think that's it. That's all I've got to show you and talk to you about. One thing I will mention before you go is that, well, I mean, I never know when my next video is going to be anyway, so it's not like I've got a regular schedule, but I did just want to say that I am going to be moving soon. So maybe this is why I'm feeling sentimental, because it's the end of an era in this house. But yeah, we kind of started the process back in January, so it's been a good 6 months now of house moving, which I'm sure a lot of other people feel my pain, but it does feel like the end is in sight and that we are hopefully going to be on the move soon. So obviously that means I'm going to be very busy with the actual move itself, getting the house ready. So yeah, it might mean that I don't get as much stitches in as well. So if I've not got time for stitching, I've definitely not got time to make a FlossTube, but I shall do my best, because I do really enjoy it. I love just having a little chit chat with you. So thank you so much for listening. I'm very, very grateful. So yeah, that's everything that I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more, then please subscribe. You can also check me out on Instagram, which is Stitch with Beth. I'm going on another tangent now. I have actually been considering changing this channel name to be Stitch with Beth as well. Just because sometimes, so in the way that I shout out my friends, they shout me out as well. And it feels really clunky to expect them to say Stitch with Beth on Instagram and Beth Shadwick on YouTube. So yeah, I might just change it all to be Stitch with Beth. Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.